What's up, everyone? Welcome back to MRI Man. My name is Gabby, and this video is about renewing your ARRT license. So MRI Man is not here today, and I just want to remind you guys to like, subscribe, and comment. That definitely helps the channel. And so the ARRT has 3 different licensing timelines, and the first one is the annual. The annual fee is just a fee. You do have to pay the fee on the same year that you got your license if you have a birth date after the license. So if you got the license in August and you have a birth date in December, you have to pay the annual fee in December of the same year. And the fee for RTs is $30. You have to pay an additional $15 for any additional licenses. And for sonography, it's $45, I believe. And then additional $15 for any additional licenses also. So the biennial is every 2 years, and you pay the fee, but you also have to complete 24 continuing education credits. These credits are not offered through ARRT, but they do have on their website a list of organizations where you can get these credits from. One of those is the ARRT, and that's the American Society of Radiologic Technologists. So the ARRT has these packages like MRI Basics, the series, 16 credits for $320. It is pretty expensive, but they do actually have a membership. So if you get the membership, you actually get 16 credits for the membership with an additional 3 credits if you get the premium feature, which is $20 more. They also have these single CEs for $20. So that seems like what their CEs are worth. It's 1 CE for $20, which is pretty expensive. But like I said, if you get the membership, you get 16 CEs, and you get the premium offer, which is 3 additional CEs for $20 more. And if you are a new tech, you actually get a discount on the membership. So the membership is about $85 for newer techs, and for established techs, your fee, your annual or your membership fee is about $125 for that annual membership fee. And that's still a pretty good deal because CEs are expensive, but also a lot of employers actually will pay these fees, and they will actually reimburse you, but it's probably easier for them. Like some of them have their own CEs that they offer. So they have certain testing that they offer, and they'll give you CEs because it's probably easier that way for them than having to reimburse all the techs. And so they also have that available, some companies. So the 24 CEs, obviously, the 16 plus the 3 if you get the premium feature on the membership, it's not enough. That would be 19, and you need 24 CEs. You can actually get CEs through something like getting an advanced CPR license, and some people do this. CPR, we all have to have it. So if you already have it, you might be able to use that toward your continuing education. And so also something to keep in mind is that if you don't complete your CEs by the deadline, you actually go into CE probation. And that means that you get 6 months to complete them. If you don't, then you lose your license and you have to basically take the test again. And this does happen, so you have to be aware of when your CEs are due, which for the biennium, Your CEs, you can complete them in the 2-year period, and you can submit them starting 2 months before the due date. So you get 2 months to submit them, but you get the 2 years to actually complete them. And you have to make sure that you check in and make sure that they accepted your CEs, because you don't want to fall into that also where you think they accepted them and you passed your deadline and you have to go into CE probation, and you don't want to have to do that. So now we're going to go into the CQR, which is the continuing qualifications requirements. And the continuing qualifications requirements, or CQR, is every 10 years. And to complete this, it's a little bit more time consuming, because you need to create or submit this professional profile, which is actually like a questionnaire. And they will ask you questions about what you do, like the exams that you perform and how often you perform them. And this will basically see your experience and your knowledge. So after that, you have to complete this structured self-assessment. And it says here it isn't a test, but basically they'll ask you questions. And depending on what you answer, you'll get prescribed continuing education credits or continuing education requirements. So these continuing education requirements vary depending on your answers to this structured self-assessment. And like I said, that's every 10 years. They actually have a timeline when you log into your ARRT profile. They'll tell you your timeline and when your requirements are due. And on your 7th year, that's when you can start completing these. So they'll give you 3 years to complete those. I'm not sure. I haven't been a tech that long, so I'm not sure what it's like to complete this process. I don't know how long it really takes. But if anyone's done it, feel free to comment below and say what it's like. We would definitely like to know. So yeah, that's basically it for today. Just remember that you don't want to lose your license, and you have to definitely stay on top of your renewal. If you have any additional questions, feel free to comment down below. And yeah, we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for tuning in.